Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another coaster rumor, but for today's coaster rumor, we're not actually talking about coasters. We're talking about the new Justice League Dark Ride that Six Flags has put in at Six Flags Over Texas and Six Flags St. Louis. These rides have been a hit, so most likely we can expect to see them at other Six Flags parks, and rumors are already swirling of which parks will be the next park to receive this dark ride. You can most likely expect to see at least one of these come to a Six Flags park in 2016. And so in today's video, I'll be discussing which parks could receive the dark ride. So the first park we're talking about is Six Flags Great America. This is the prominent park where the rumor is going around. And it wouldn't surprise me one bit. This park could use a Justice League dark ride. Now Six Flags likes to put in these dark rides in empty buildings. Or they like to reuse current buildings and expand upon them. That's what we saw at Six Flags Over Texas and Six Flags St. Louis. So looking at this Google Earth image, it would be nice for them to put it in this area by Superman and the Dark Knight coaster. That way it would fit in with the area. The building I see where they could put it the most is this theater that they have right up against Hurricane Harbor near the front of the park. It's a fairly large building and there's room to expand upon it. It's kind of close to the other superhero themed attractions, so it would make sense for them to repurpose that theater and put in the Justice League Dark Ride. Looking at the theater that Six Flags Over Texas used, it's a fair-sized building, and they had to totally expand upon it in order to fit it. And I believe that this theater is about the same size as the one at Six Flags Great America, but they will need to expand it. I think most likely you can expect a Justice League Dark Ride at Six Flags Great America. It would make a lot of sense. So moving on, the other rumor is for Six Flags Over Georgia. This also would be a great fit. However, unlike Six Flags Great America, you don't really have a large building that you could put a Justice League Dark Ride in. Looking around the park, there really isn't anything that they could use. Like Six Flags Great America, I think that they should put it near the Superman coaster. I'm not exactly sure where they could put it. Looking around, I don't see any huge open spaces. But I think that if they were to put one at Six Flags Over Georgia, they would have to work on it from the ground up and build a new building. And if they do that, then they should probably just tear out the go-karts or find an empty spot where there are no attractions to put it there. So those are the current rumors for what parks will be receiving it. But there are several other Six Flags parks that could receive it where it'd be a great fit. Perhaps the park where this would work the best at is Six Flags Great Adventure, and that is because they have the same exact building that was used to house the Justice League Dark Ride at Six Flags Over Texas. They had the Adventure Theater, and they have the same building at Great Adventure. Of course, they had to expand the one at Over Texas, and at Great Adventure, they can do that. Right behind the building is the go-karts. They could take that out and expand the building there, or there's also room on the other side of the building to expand it. And if you look at where this building is, it is right next to Green Lantern and Superman. So the theme would work perfectly in this section of the park. Although Six Flags Great Adventure is rumored to get a coaster next year, so if they do receive a Justice League Dark Ride, I don't think it will be next year. Let's look at Six Flags America. They have lots of open space, especially in the Gotham City section of the park. By the Superman, the Batwing, Joker's Jinx, there's plenty of room there. You could easily fit a Justice League Dark Ride there, and it would be a welcome addition to Six Flags America. However, they're already teasing a water park expansion for 2016, so if they do receive a Justice League Dark Ride, I don't think it'll be next year. The other park that comes to mind is Six Flags Mexico. There's this big open space right next to the Superman lift hill, where you could probably fit a Justice League Dark Ride. Because Six Flags Mexico is like Six Flags Over Georgia in America, where they don't have a building really that you can put a Justice League Dark Ride. They'd probably have to build it from the ground up. And if they did, then they should probably utilize a space near a superhero themed attraction. I mean, at least that'd be ideal. Technically, they don't have to do that, but it would be nice. Now, one thing I haven't mentioned that would be cool is you don't necessarily have to have it themed to Justice League. It doesn't have to be the exact same ride that is at Six Flags Over Texas and St. Louis. Just because two Justice League Dark Rides were put in doesn't mean that the other Dark Rides have to be themed to Justice League. Now that being said, even though it would be cool, most likely Six Flags will just put in the same exact ride at the Six Flags parks and they won't be any different. So that's just my 2 cents of which parks should receive the Justice League Dark Ride. I would expect no more than 2 Six Flags parks to receive the Justice League ride in 2016, but I think that we will be seeing a minimum of 1 park receive the Dark Ride. I will be very surprised if Six Flags doesn't install another one of these at one of their parks. People really like them, and this is a really well-themed attraction. So I want to hear from you which parks you want to receive the Justice League Dark Ride, and should it be themed to Justice League? Hope you enjoyed this video, and make sure to check out other coaster rumors that I have posted to my channel. It's all available in a playlist, so go and check those out.